started. If everybody can quiet down, we appreciate it. Welcome to the New Jersey Tech Meetup. Has everybody, if you have not signed in, raise your hand. Everyone stop at that desk. You didn't. Somebody else over here. Hey Don, you in here still? No? So there's a check-in desk out front. We have pretty strict rules on the check-ins. We actually sent out a no-show list of shame for those who don't update for RCP. So this is the only way that I'll know that you're here. So please make sure you see him or you're going to end up on that list. Before we get started, Jeff, the guy who sends out all the emails, sent out an email this week about my new daughter, Penelope. The picture of the not very attractive child in the email is not accurate. I had to do Penny some justice. I will say, since it's a startup night, there was one major lesson from our obstetrician. So she's all about risk management for those of you who've been part of this process before. And the anesthesiologist wants to fuck with everything all the time. And her big line for the whole night was basically, the enemy of good is better, which I actually thought really had a lot to do with what a lot of us try to do in our own risk assessments of what we're trying to do with our startup. So it works in childbirth, probably could work for your startup. Don't try to have to do yourself. Anyway, thank you all I got a million emails. A lot of people said things to me tonight. I really appreciate it. It's very awesome and humbling and very cool. So thank you very much. And on with the show. See, if I stand up here, you have to listen to whatever I say, even if it's stuff. So the point of the night is to spark connections, which you hopefully did a little bit out front. Meet more people as we go tonight and afterwards, and to inspire ideas. So you'll hear 3 startups and a talk by David Gitter. Keep that in mind, that you're really encouraged to. It's a friendly environment, meet your neighbors, talk to people. If you haven't been here before, a little bit about the group. We're 2,688 members. We're the largest technology community in New Jersey. The best way to connect is through LinkedIn, so this is LinkedIn group. Meetup's a good way to facilitate the ticketing, but not so great at connecting people. So highly recommend that you join the LinkedIn group and connect with the other members of the group. Again, you'll see a lot of different kinds of events. So for format, this is our main monthly event. We do this every single month. This is our 34th event. We also will occasionally do workshops. We're hosting a networking social in April, beginning next month. But if you're curious, this is always the main event. Then we do some other more interactive workshops and things like that sometimes throughout the months. That's the actual chart of our growth. So where is it? If you want, what do we say about that?
Everyone loves hockey sticks.
Everyone loves hockey stick growth. Like, this is what we're all shooting for. Didn't even think that was going to happen here, but pretty awesome. So about who's in the room. So how many people are here for the first time? Welcome. Slowly decreasing that percentage. How many people identify primarily as entrepreneurs? Cool. How many people as engineers, software developers? Seen that dramatically increase. That's cool. How many people as investors? Shy investors. Huge. How many people are? Who thinks they're here from the furthest away? How far does somebody come to get here? What do you got?
Jersey City.
Jersey City.
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore's better. Where are you from?
Jersey Shore.
Who got in the back?
I'm from Edison.
Edison.
Jersey Shore.
All right, represent the shore. No cliches there. Anybody else?
Wallingford, Connecticut.
Connecticut, that's better. It's usually an international attendant. What? Oh, North Carolina, that's right. That might be our best. So let's welcome Stan from North Carolina. And how many people came here from New York and live in New York and came over to our side of the river? Awesome. Thanks for making the trip. Like I said, there are a few rules. The first is please don't be a no-show. So the rule is update your RSVP, preferably more than 24 hours before the event. Otherwise, you end up on the no-show list of shame that's going to go out tomorrow. Meet and talk to your neighbors, as I mentioned, and please leave feedback on Meetup tomorrow. They'll send you an email. I really would appreciate the feedback. We have a site that's devoted to all things NJ Tech, njtech.me. Jay Decker here. I don't think I saw him earlier. Sproutlet built this site, so if you're looking for web development, check out Jay and Sproutlet. But we try to aggregate everything related to NJ Tech here, so LinkedIn, Meetup posts, Twitter, all streams through njtech.me, future events. We have a partnership with Amex Open Forum, so sometimes we have interviews show up, do some of their content that goes out to their small business community. Here we had something by Eric Hippo from the Huffington Post, or previously the CEO of the Huffington Post, now with Lair Ventures. We've gotten some other press. there might be some press here tonight. I didn't ask that question, but we'll get back to it later. But we've been in Wall Street Journal, Entrepreneur Magazine, Beta Beat, Fast Company. So if you're here for the first time, or if you're just kind of getting into this group, it's a very, very vibrant, active group. There's a lot going on, especially in Northern New Jersey and New Jersey in general, in the startup community. And I really appreciate you guys spreading the word. As the more attention we get, the more resources we have access to, including access to better tax breaks. So got the ear of the governor. So the stronger the group is, the better things we can do to help promote our own businesses. It is made possible by a few sponsors, so we want to give them a chance to be acknowledged. I'll tell you that I vet every sponsor that supports the group. So the goal is that we can focus on building our businesses and know that these are pre-screened service providers that you can rely on to take care of your legal, accounting, service provider, other sort of needs. And so quickly, we're just going to go around and let them introduce themselves. I saw Lindsay here from Soren Rand somewhere. Where is she? There.
Hi everyone, my name is Lindsay Soren from Soren Rand. We are a law firm that works solely with startup and emerging growth companies. We're happy to be here and meeting all of you. If you have any questions regarding formation, financing, exit strategy, we'll be happy to talk to you.
Thank you. Is Joe from TriNet here? Yep, Joe.
Welcome, everyone. We're delighted to be able to support the group. Aaron, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Drop-in HR solution for startups. We try to help startups in every way possible, even if it's just answering questions, medical benefits, taxes, startup issues, salaries, any way we can help. Thanks.
And they all mean that, by the way. When they say we can help, they know a lot of people. And Joe, Lindsay, they'll really make introductions, help you out any way they can, so utilize these resources. I don't think I saw Kevin from Wise & Mazars. They're a full-service accounting and consulting firm. Morgan Lewis, usually here tonight. No. Startup-friendly law firm as well. I think I saw Joe from eCore. Where are you? There you go.
Hi, I'm Joe. We offer software and web development services. Come talk to me if you have any questions. Need help with web development.
It's ecoreusa.com, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's Jack Ambrose, and he has a family emergency. Anybody else from Ambrose here tonight? So Ambrose is an outsourced benefits and HR company as well, working with lots of startups. iFridge.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Lightman with iFridge. We started 4 years ago because we, like all of you, are entrepreneurs who just love the time it takes to grow the business and how to make your ideas a reality. We work mostly with strategy, positioning, and essentially what are the right steps you want to take to get your business from where you are today to where you want to be a great company. So happy to talk to any of you or go to our website. There's also a fun ebook on there called Everybody's Beautiful, which everyone loves because it's about how do you express the beauty in the eye of the folks you want to impress. So I encourage you to go check it out. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Audible is a company in Newark, New Jersey that does audiobooks. They're hiring. DFJ Gotham Ventures, and is Brian here tonight? We're going to be here? No? So DFJ Gotham's an early stage VC. I'm actually their entrepreneur at large. They invest in mobile, e-commerce, big data, any buzzword you can figure out. If you think you have a company that's applicable, right now they're doing more legitimate Series A rounds than actually seed stage companies, but I'd be happy to talk to you if you think you're a candidate. Eisner Amper, usually, yeah.
Hi, I'm Mike Dodkowitz from Eisner Amper. We're a public accounting firm. We're a public accounting firm. We work with technology, a lot of development stage companies. So feel free to come see me after.
Thank you. Phone, are you here? Going to be here? No. Phone.com is also a New Jersey-based company. They're a VoIP small business phone service company. As being a member of the group, you can go to the Meetup page, click through their Phone.com listing, and everybody gets 1 year of free phone service. You can have extensions, forwarding, follow me, sort of like Google Voice on steroids. Highly recommend it. Board Studios, I don't think he's here tonight. No. They make 30 and 60-second animated clips, so they're really good for launching new products and test marketing products with small video animations. Joe seems to endorse. They were awesome.
We just did a video that's awesome. You can check out on our website.
Very cool. And Inflection Interactive is a marketing agency that helps with all digital marketing needs. So that's the commercial for the evening. What we like to do, as I said, since this is really about community, is give people, it says 30 seconds, but it's more like 15. Stand up. If you have an ask of the group, if you're an entrepreneur, you should have come prepared with an ask. So stand up, say what your name is, what you're working on, and what you need help with. If you're hiring, if you've hit a bump in the road, if you need a resource. So just do a few of these, but who wants to go first? Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Evelyn White. I'm working on a startup called Book a Local. It's a marketplace that helps guests pair up with hosts over food, home cooked meals specifically. So right now we're in Brussels. If you were traveling to Brussels for the first time and you want to eat with local people, you can sign up. Aaron's going to host our first Hoboken meal, I think.
I will.
So I'm looking for seed stage investors and also anybody who is product development focused. Thanks.
All right. Book a local with a K. Yes.
I'm Alan Wheeler. I'm creating a software development startup. Was just approved by Microsoft as a certified BizSpark startup, so I've accessed all their software for 3 years. I'm about to make purchases in PC hardware. I think this is a good group to ask whoever has strong opinions about what are the better brands to buy for PC hardware. I'd be interested in speaking with you. Sorry for wearing my hat inside, but it'll make it easier for you to find me after the meeting. I'll be standing down here. So if you want to make some recommendations about what you think works well for a Windows-based startup platform, I'd appreciate it.
Yep, right here.
Hi, I'm Niru Malavarpu. I'm the founder of Mobile Arc, and we build mobile apps for parents and schools. I have several customers already, but we are a very early stage startup. And I'm looking to partner with anyone who is strong in sales and marketing. Reach out to me.
Yep.
Hi, my name is Krishna Malyala. I just got fired from my job, so now I'm a full-time entrepreneur. I'm working on a startup called Wikaholiday.com, and they have a way to search for real estate based on what I call true lifestyle cost. It's actually your monthly cost for what it's going to cost to live in a house. I'm looking for seed funding and also looking for .NET or PHP interns that know Ajax. So please reach out to me. And I've got some funding already, but I'm looking for more.
In the back.
Hey everyone, my name's Vic. I own a startup called Sochi. We're actually presenting here next month in April. I'm a biz guy, I'm not a tech guy, and I think we've taken our company very far in terms of technology. So if anyone here feels intimidated, I don't know how to code or whatever, and wants or needs any advice, please come talk to me. I think I can help. Oh, you can contact me at victor@sociapp.com. It's SOCIIAPP.com. Cool.
All right. Now, see, now all the hands go up. I start at the beginning, everybody's shy. Bert, what do you got?
Hi, Bert. I'm with MakerBar, which is a hackerspace in town, as well as other organizations. We're looking to do something with the National Day of Civic Hacking, which is a government-endorsed hackathon day, essentially. We're looking to do a hackathon in town, looking for civic connections. Feel free to reach me after this or bert@makerbar.com. Thanks.
David.
Yeah, I'm David Clapham from Stevens. This one-page blurb is from me. If you have any interest in talking after the talk, I'll be around for a while.
And follow up on that, Peter?
Sure. I'm P.T. Pasquale. I'm from the College of New Jersey. I teach computer science there. Some of you may saw my post this last week. I've got a boatload of college students looking for internships this summer up this way. So if you're looking for interns, I'd love to talk to you afterwards.
We're actually going to launch an official program with them and send out a form. So if you're interested in interns, they'll funnel through this Google Doc, and then they'll all end up with Peter, so they don't get overwhelmed. There's a way to sort through them. A couple more right here.
Hi, my name is Rajiv. I've been into IT space for a long time now, but I started a financial startup. It basically is providing accounting services to all the businesses and companies. We have about 4 CPAs here, and we provide different models, offshoring, onshore, and on-site. If you're interested, just speak to me after the meeting. I'll be outside. Thanks.
Yep.
Hi everyone, my name is Vibhor and I run a mobile app development company from the last 5 years. We have a team of 50 people working with us, and if we build applications on all the smartphone platforms like BlackBerry, iPhone, Android, Windows Phone. So if you're looking for any app development for any of your business, you can reach out to me.
And you'll give NJDEC members a what kind of discount?
I'm sorry.
2 more. One with you. Yep.
Hi everyone, I'm Steve. I'm starting a e-commerce travel site. I have a background in travel, so I hope to provide some different insight into how it works. And I'm looking for people that have development experience or can help me with how they found developers or pitfalls that they went through while creating a prototype. Thank you.
Last one.
Rich.
Oh, you'll go last, but Rich, go ahead.
That was like the night at Roxbury. My name is Rich. Me and these two fine gents over here have a web and mobile dev company in Hoboken. Our name is Punky. We're small. We're entrepreneurs like you guys, but we produce a great product for you. You can reach me at rich@punky.com, or I'll be at Trinity and outside. NJ Tech members get a free beer when you come and have a meeting with us.
Yeah, James.
Good afternoon, or good evening, sorry. I'm James Naylor with Canova Technologies, and we craft software for new business ventures. But our little extra is that we've been developing software for startups for 20 years, so we can help a startup from an idea through to the exit strategy and include all these services in between in regards to business development. Our company is at Canova Tech, Kenova Tech.com.
James is also going to helping me explore the idea of setting up a New Jersey Tech Meetup Angel group. And so if you are an active angel or know someone who is, we're pretty aggressively pursuing the idea, so let me know if that's happening. I'll also say that my primary role is as an entrepreneur. I started this because I'm an entrepreneur. This is now something called WeCraft. It's an e-commerce site for crafters to find really cool product ideas and buy the supply kits. And we're looking for a UI designer who's got some consumer-facing experience. Who's awesome. So with that, did Jeff make it? He was going to be late. I don't see him in here. So if you have news, normally we say hi to Jeff now, but he's not here, so we'll just pretend. A lot of people send me things that they ask to announce to the group. If you want to do that, send them, put it here, njtech.me/submit news. If you email me, I will try to get back to it and just say, put it here, but the better thing is just put it there. To this group came a co-working space in Hoboken called Mission 50. If you're not familiar with it, I highly recommend you check it out. It's a great way to co-work with other people like this. It's more than a desk, it's a way to sort of collaborate, share ideas, get help. A lot of things you're hearing here, but where you can actually spend a lot of time working through problems with people. It's got private offices, open space, conference rooms. It's awesome, highly recommend it. Zara here for tonight. There's a Jersey City space, I forget the name of it, that's also pretty cool, so if you're interested in co-working, there are a few options for you. The agenda for tonight is we have three startups, each have 5 minutes sharp to present and a 5-minute Q&A. Then we'll hear from David Kidder, which will be amazing. And then we'll have some closing remarks. We're going to vote. They're actually, so we recycle old trophies. So this is somebody's old trophy that's been rebranded to the Audience Choice Award. So they're going to be actually vying for that amazing Ship on a Wave award. Their mother's very proud. And then we go afterwards with drinks. And with that, we will start with Yaffe. So let's welcome up Mohi. Where is he? Somewhere up here. Come on.
Good evening. How's everyone doing? My name is Mohit Shah. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Yaffe. We are a personalized self-guidance education platform. We essentially enable users to become their own educational architects. So the problem is simple. We've identified that there's been an increase in number of tasks for guidance counselors, leading to a decrease or a decline in the amount of college-related planning allocated for students. You may be familiar with the statistic that 38 minutes is the average across the country with students. However, that's projected to fall to 22 minutes by 2019. So what we've done is we've created a one-stop solution, hoping that we can fulfill all of the options and all of the requirements of college-bound kids. Your journey begins with Yaffe by filling in a user profile, which consists of both personal and scholastic information. From here, you can insert your interest and create a 3-tiered list separated by admissions probability of universities that align with that interest. We factor in things like extracurriculars, curriculum standards. We factor in geographical location as well as enrollment information for that university. From there, users are able to populate a list using our predictor tool of their probability of admissions at universities that they've already shortlisted. For a more broad understanding, users are able to access our navigator tool, which allows them to access the same information for all 4,400 colleges and universities that are offered on our platform. But at this point in time, we allow students to measure up their curriculum standards against the requirements of not only the state that they reside in, but the universities that they're looking to go to. From there, users can click on the courseware tool, which will display to them all of the information for all of the classes offered at their high school. We've collected classes for 22,000 high schools, an average about 500 classes per school. We've created this architecture to allow users to see what the minimum standards are for the high school that they attend, and also what type of state standards are being implemented. From there, you can click on a class and view a class profile, which will detail to you enrollment information as well as recommendations from other students and users who have attended that class. From there, you can access our tracker and planner, which ties in with our courseware tool that allows you to map out your curriculum plan for the next 4 years in high school. You can also sign up at a later stage and then backtrack from there and implement the classes that you've taken historically and then work on creating a new schedule moving forward. We also create personalized curriculum plans for the colleges and universities that you're targeting, and which allows you to then create your own curriculum standard. We've enabled users to discuss in our discussion board, which allows for questions and answers and collaboration. We also allow users to access a scheduling module, which allows them to enter into private tutoring environments. We allow anyone to be a tutor because we find that learning behaviors and learning patterns amongst students in high school across the country vary very significantly. So what we've allowed is for them to use a whiteboard tool that incorporate text boxes, shapes, spreadsheets, as well as direct video conferencing and document upload. Users can also record this session and create their own personalized tutorial videos for academic purposes. From there, to further enhance the relationship between our users, which consists primarily of students, but also parents, teachers, guidance counselors, and universities, we created Meet the Dean, which is a video broadcasting tool that allows for users to submit their questions to deans of universities in informal environments, and then we'll stream 30-minute live sessions with deans of universities. We've had a pretty positive feedback for this from the initial universities that we've reached out to. And then from there, the final approach in your college planning and admission process is the application. Rather than proposing a new application, we've utilized technology to create a consolidated application for all 4,400 colleges and universities across this country. Instead of spending 2 to 3 hours per application, a user who uses our platform can begin their application process with 80% of the information completed if they filled out their user profiles. From there, the 20% that's unique, they're able to identify whether they want to respond to the same question with the same answer or uniquely respond to every question that's being asked. From this point, users can then submit their applications to all of the universities. We will deliver electronically or via paper application the final product that the university desires. Users also have the ability to print out their own application and mail them and track them themselves. All of this information, everything that happens on our platform, we've integrated social tools across the board. And all of these actions are displayed in our activity feed. We proposed the first educational-only activity feed, which should be a never-ending feed, where you can find high school information, college information, students who are browsing universities, who are applying to other universities, financial packages announced, and scholarship information that's now available. So we've incorporated many products and services that allow us to create the most comprehensive environment for users and also provide them with the ability to enable and empower themselves to make the decisions that inevitably will lead to their ultimate success. And so that's essentially our platform. I would most certainly look forward to your questions, and if you'd like to speak afterwards. We're at a stage where we've been developing our product for about a year now. We were unhappy with our development cycle, and therefore we did a 45-day rapid development trip where the co-founder, Matthew Tomaszewski, and I flew out to India, assembled a team, and sat and worked for 17 hours a day for 45 days, and were able to finish our platform. We launch tomorrow, so this was a great opportunity, and I really appreciate Aaron, Amit, Heather, everyone involved with this, giving us the opportunity to come here and present. So with that, I'll turn it over to you, and would love to answer some questions or comments that you may have. Sure.
How many colleges do you currently have on board?
40. Well, our product is we're agnostic to both colleges and high schools. Our platform focuses on a student-centric approach, so we actually don't require the approval of a university or a high school to participate on our platform. But we've aggregated the data for every single college and university that's accredited by the Department of Education, and every high school, secondary school that is also accredited by the U.S. Department of Education. Sure, all the way in the back.
All right, two quick ones.
Sure.
One, is it free?
It's absolutely free.
It's free.
Yes.
Okay, two, if I'm a college student,
Sure.
what's the one killer feature? Your core. If you got rid of it, your product wouldn't exist.
Well, for college, well, so our product is primarily focused on the high school segment of it, right? So after you've completed using our platform, you're able to transition into college, right? At which point we would hand off our services to somebody like MyEDU, which does college-related planning. I think the one feature that our platform has that truly allows us to be unique, well, it's a combination of how the courseware tool interacts with our application engine. Our business was built off of applications. We essentially group data to understand where we need to position ourselves and what type of interfaces we need to create to engage users, because they want feedback, right? They're not going to come and use a site if they're not able to enhance themselves, get some type of criticism, or explore something that they haven't seen before. So I think the courseware tool and our application engine really tie in hand to hand and allow for the greatest probability of admissions into university. And I think that those are instrumental products in our platform.
Cool, I love it. I think.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
What's the revenue model?
So our revenue, we focus on 5 different segments. College recruitment services, value-added services, for example, on our application engine. We charge $1.99 per application that you choose to fill out. We conducted a survey in the market, and users, when we presented them kind of what our idea was, they came back and said they were willing to pay anywhere between $3 and $3.50 per application as a cost. We reverse engineered ours a little bit and made it a little more affordable. We also have online advertising, a combination of CPM, CPC, and video advertising. We'll do sponsorship fees, and we also have financial referral fees through our loan aggregator and financial planning tool.
Is anybody else doing anything close to this?
So there are people in the market right now who currently do segments of what we offer, right? There are companies out there like Acceptly who calculate your probability of admissions, companies like Naviance that create curriculum guidance related software for high schools, but they impose those requirements on counselors in high schools to participate. So people do individual segments. There are some notable, multi-$100-million companies out there, but nobody has a complete platform the way we've done it, at least in my opinion. And I think the fact that we're able to offer it for free and really find significant value across the board, it allows us to do this and continue making it free for it. So there are some people, but nobody doing the full scope of what we do. And yeah, sure.
What's your strategy for getting adoption?
So we've done a couple of things. We've created our own marketing structure where we start at the highest level. So we're reaching out to student organizations that have national chapters, DECA and Future Business Leaders of America and National Honor Society, tying up with them, getting vetted by them, validated by them. We come in with a sponsorship, and I think through our marketing plan, we've created direct access to about 4.6 million users when we begin marketing. So tomorrow we're doing just our launch of our completed platform. We'll look to begin working on channelship partnerships within the next 60 days, I would say. And time is up, so I'm sorry for capital.
All right, come on up. Next up is Carlos and Zen Menu. You guys are a tech launch company?
Yes, we are.
Cool. Tech Launch is a New Jersey-based, I think one of the first, if not the first, New Jersey-based accelerator. So if you're interested, check out techlaunch.com. I think they're still taking applications for the next class. All right, they're not taking applications anymore. You're up.
That's very good. Hi all, my name is Carlos Paulino, and I'm the founder of FlyingCake.
Stand in front of the podium so the mic gets
At FlyingCake, we have developed Zen Menu. Zen Menu is a tablet-based menu system that allows restaurant owners to make more money, reduce operating costs, and enhance the overall dining experience. We all know that restaurants are struggling, especially independently owned restaurants, who recently lost market share to franchises. Reasons to restaurant struggling are low customer satisfaction, low return business, and high operating costs. One big operating cost is menu printing. You can talk to any restaurant owner, and they will tell you that they hold back from changing their menu at least twice a week, just because it's too expensive. So how can we help? Well, with the menu, restaurant can reduce operating costs. A typical restaurant spends around $4,000 printing a good menu. Then they have that menu in multiple languages. They have additional menus for brunch, lunch, and dinner. They also print pamphlets and advertisements All that can add to a very hefty fee. But with Zen Menu, that number can be zero. Also with Zen Menu, restaurants can increase revenue with upsells that they gain through pictures, recommendations, and as well with advertisement. With Zen Menu, no customer will leave the premises unhappy because Zen Menu gives the restaurant owner the ability to react immediately upon customer feedback. Furthermore, with Zen Menu, restaurant can turn tables faster. That means that patrons can order, pay, and get a receipt. All that without using the waiter's assistance. Now let me explain how Zen Menu works. Our party of four arrives at the restaurant, each of the seats, and gets a Zen Menu, which they allows to browse and order it. 3 tablets get taken away, and with the final tablet, they can pay and get a receipt. Again, all this without using the waiter's assistance. But we see Zen Menu as a tool. So it can be used as an ordering tool for the waiter, an ordering tool for the patron, or as a menu-only solution. Having said that, we offer Zen Menu in 2 different flavors. Zen Menu as a menu-only solution, we charge $10 per tablet per month, plus $100 licensing fee. And Zen Menu with the ordering capabilities, we charge $15 per tablet per month, plus $100 licensing fee. And we also get a small percentage of all the credit card transactions that goes through our tablets. Advertisement is a big part of our business. And with tablets deployed across the tri-state area, we see ourselves becoming one of the first restaurant-based advertisement publishers. This is very interesting for brands because patrons have the distinctiveness of purchase intent. And it's at that key moment that brands can be more effective in persuading customers into getting their product. Think about this scenario. You are at a sports bar. Would you be attracted by this type of Budweiser or this type of Budweiser? Now, in terms of market, in the United States, there are around 49 million tables, which represents a $9 billion opportunity based on our pricing. But since we're focusing on the independently owned restaurants, which is only 27%, that is a $3 billion opportunity for us. But let's also not forget about digital out-of-home advertising, which last year was at $1.6 billion, and it's expected to grow 20% for the past 4 years, for the past future years. In terms of customers, we have several customers in the tri-state area and in the Caribbean. And we have a big, nice list of restaurants ready to jump on board as soon as we're ready for distribution. We also have partnered ourselves with several companies in order to mitigate the barriers of entry for our product. In terms of competition, we have identified 2 main competitors, Seos and Elacard. The biggest differential between them and us is that we involve all the patrons in the ordering experience. The competition focuses on 1 tablet per table solution. Furthermore, we have great management tools that allow restaurant owners to make changes on the spot. With the competition, restaurant owners have to email or give a quick call to them in order to make simple changes. In terms of the management team, again, my name is Carlos Paulino. I am the lead front-end developer. I am very lucky to have 4 amazing co-founders. I have Luis Cruzet, who is HF and the mastermind behind all this, and he's our product engineer, product manager. I also have Rene Martinez, who is joining me right here. And finally, I have Jose Peña, who is our lead backend developer. On the board of directors, we have Manuel Casabona, and in our board of advisors, we have Frank Garland, who has more than 25 years of experience in advertisement, including digital out-of-home advertisement. And we have Mike Einstein, who is the creator of the Brazilian open table called Zupa. We're looking to raise $700,000. $50,000 for POS integration, $150,000 for inventory, and $200,000 for sales, marketing, and salaries. This is Zen Menu. Zen Menu brings value to all the parties involved in the restaurant industry. It brings value to the patron, to the advertisers, and especially to the restaurant owners. We know that managing a restaurant is really hard, but managing a menu shouldn't be. Again, my name is Carlos Paulino. If you would like to see a demo of the application, just come and see me or my partner, Rene Martinez. Have a good night. Yes.
So I was looking at the one of the first things you pointed out, that menu costs are a very expensive part of the customer experience for a restaurant. And you said it was around $15,000. Is that like per year?
I mean, that, it can add up to that number. It's not that they spend.
Right, but I'm just saying, is that about a yearly figure for them?
More or less, yes.
Because I did some math real quick, and basically if you do $50 a tablet for 100 tables, it's going to be about $18,000 for the year. So how does that really compete against the traditional menu? Are you replacing it? Are you providing extra services?
We think about this. With that menu, you can get the upsells through pictures and recommendations. Recommendations, we have a recommendation engine that allows you to pair a wine to a particular dish or a liquor, and you get the upsell from the liquor, you get the upsell of a dish, because just the fact that you have the pictures, the number said that you get a 10% upsell on that. Also, with the menu, you can track customer feedback. You can have people subscribe to your mail list. You can know when the customer is unhappy. When the restaurants are busy, patrons can order, pay, and get a receipt. All that without using the waiter. So you can expedite that process. Yes?
Is the platform available without advertisement?
Yes. The patron has the restaurant owner has the option to either pay for the monthly fee or subsidize through advertisement. We offer non-intrusive advertisement because we don't want to bug the customers into clicking links and all that. It's just non-intrusive advertisement that is displayed when the tablet goes idle.
Do you have any idea what the cost per acquisition is?
Oh, that depends on what kind of deal we have with the restaurants. For instance, we have restaurants that the liquor distributor are the ones subsidizing the tablets, and they pay nothing. If they choose the advertisement model, we share the revenue with the restaurant, and the tablets get subsidized. It's just a matter of how they decide to proceed.
Just a quick note that menus are the #1 locally searched item in all Google, and single platform was bought for $100 million, so that's $17,000 a month for revenue because that's single app. So relative to your plan for charging the security away, you're going all the marketing systems that are paid for to own that one feature and give this stuff away. So it's